Hi everyone. If you are if you've decided to take the healthcare assistant route to come into the UK, you will need to prepare an eye-catching CV. So if you're at this point that you want to know how you can prepare an eye-catching CV, that CV that says, "Hey employer, employ me. I am the right candidate." Please keep watching this video and welcome back to my channel. My name is Larry Ocheja, and if you're new to this channel, I would like to say you are very welcome to this channel. This channel is about nursing, making money, and lifestyle. So if you would like to see more of our content, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and click on the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. And to our returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for coming back, for always watching our video, and for sharing. Thank you. God bless you. So let's get into the video. In today's video is about how you can put up an eye-catching CV that will help you be called by an employer or to be employed to enter into the interview process of the healthcare assistant role. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a brief overview of what a CV, UK CV looks like, and then I'm going to show us a template of that so that we can see how it is. So a CV simply means curriculum vitae. So a CV is that paper that speaks to the employer when you are not there. So therefore, you need to make your CV very eye-catching. What do I mean by eye-catching? I mean, let your employer be enticed, let their interest be piqued immediately they have a look at your CV. So a CV entails your details, like your name, your email address, address of where you live, your name so that they can identify who you are, who they want to employ, your email address so that they can reach out to you, as well as your telephone number and your home address. So there are some in the past we used to put I'm a Christian, the social age. That is not necessary. When you are submitting your CV with UK employer, in fact the recent or the current rule of thumb for CVs, you don't need all those extra information. They are not needed. So after that, then you give a personal statement. Some call it objectives. So you give a personal statement summarizing your skills, who you are, and what you're able to do. We'll get to see an example in the template, and then after that you let them know of your skills, of your work experience rather, where you've worked. You are going to do that in a reverse chronological order, So what that means is that you're going to start from your current work, or where you're working currently. Can I just say this, please, that if you're applying as a healthcare assistant, you do not need to put any other experience that has nothing to do with healthcare assistant role. So let's say, for example, you're a lawyer, you're a teacher, you are whatsoever profession you are or you do. If it's not related to the healthcare role, please do not put it in your work experience. And for those from other professions, since this healthcare assistant route permits anybody, there is no qualification attached to it, so anybody can apply for this role. That's the latest news on ground, which is good news. So what you need to do, if you don't have any experience in health, like I said in my previous video, please watch it if you have not gone through it, the requirements, the agencies recruiting, and how you can make use of this route. So I'm going to put up the link here, so watch it. And like I was saying, so you need to put, if you don't have any healthcare assistant role or experience, just enroll yourself in any hospitals as a volunteer, work for 300 hours, then you can use it as an experience. Once you put where you are working daily, do a volunteer work, get the 300 hours and get them to be able to use them as reference, then you need to put in when you put the where you've gotten this volunteer, where you're getting this volunteer experience, or where you're working currently rather, then you put in the dates, the years or dates where you started, if it has ended, and then you go on to explain your responsibilities in that role or your duties in that role. Some do go ahead after that to put in what they were able to achieve in that role. Then after, when you have outlined your experiences, can I just say again that, let me reiterate, you don't need to put any other experience that is not related to health. Please don't do it. It will disqualify you anyway. But another tip I want to give you is, when you see an advert or a vacancy, have a look at the person's specification and use it to model your CV, so that your CV will be saying, I am the one you are looking for, to the employer, and they can easily call you for interview. Then after that, and I also want to say that if you have taken care of your family member that was sick before now, you can use that as an experience, because it's care related. If you fed him or her, opportunity to feed him or her, that's your relative, you put it down, all the work that you were able to perform. But if you don't have it, that's fine, do not put it. Then after that, you go ahead to state your personal skills. I can work under pressure, I'm a good communicator, I and the rest, and the rest. Just put all the skills, personal skills that you have, which should still be in line with what they're looking for, as stated in the job specification and person. Okay, and then you now move on to your qualifications. So your qualifications and certifications, I would at this point say that there are so many courses online that you can take. You can take the BLS course, very important. You can take the first aid course. You just pay a little amount of money and the course is done online, so you do it and get your certificate. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can do these courses online. So I will suggest that you enroll yourself for these courses, BLS, first aid, food safeguarding, maybe feeding patients and the rest. Have a look online and see, and register yourself there. So when you're able to do those courses, add it as your qualifications, and then you put in your secondary school certificates, and if you read communication in the university, I think it's still good that you put it in, that you have that degree in that, because it's still relevant to health. You need to communicate, be able to communicate with your patient, so you put that in. So I'm going to show us now how the template is, how it looks like, how a good CV looks like. So keep watching.
Here is one of the templates I'm going to show to you. So you see, I kind of like this one because it's concise and it's one page. Remember that the rule of thumb for CV is that it mustn't be more than 1 to 2 pages. Anything more than that is too much. So look at this. It started with the name, just like I mentioned earlier. Sally Kenson, healthcare assistant. That's the position, the role that she's applying for. Where she is, London, that is the address, telephone number, and email. So I like this one because I think the first thing should be a little bit about you. I'll teach you as another template that we can use. But the reason why I brought this one is because this Salim or this person brought his details up. I'll show us another one. The details were down. I didn't kind of like it. So, like I said, the profile, which could be your personal statement. See, you say there a calm and patient focused healthcare assistant with expertise in delivering high quality care to clients, fast pages, and all that. So, you need to give an interesting personal statement, so that this statement will just be a summary of who you are, you know. Then you now move on to core skills. I think because of space, this lady or this person choose to bullet it like this. So look at the skills. GP nursing home and hospital said basic NHS health check, urine and blood testing, venipuncture, wound care and dressing first aid. So these are courses you can still do, like I mentioned earlier, online. So do them online and have them as your skills. Career summary. Look at career summary. Career summary. So where they have worked. See, starting from the current one, January 2018 to present, which means they're still working there. So you start from the current one to where you have worked. You see, look at that. The responsibilities, their roles they carried out in that duty. So supporting the nursing and doctors in patient care and all that. So you write, list them, bullet them like this. So bulleting makes it look neat and arranged. Then the key achievement the person had whilst in that role. So the second one, and this is just page one of it, which means there is still another. See another template. I like this one because it is nice, clean, and concise. See the first part, Gary White, healthcare assistant, which is the role like I've explained earlier. The reason I kind of don't like this one is because the personal details was at the back, was written at the downside, which will make it difficult for the employer to kind of see. If he had brought it probably where he put areas of expertise, it would have been fine, but it's still okay. Whichever format you want to use, just ensure that you make it concise, nice, and clean, So the same thing here, the name, the role, personal summary, work experience from the current one, the duties. Like I said, you can decide to put your key achievements, that the key skills and competencies. This one says fully aware of equality and diversity issues. So you put it in there, the qualifications as well. For those that have anyway, there's no specific qualification for this job role, but you could just put the school you went to, and if there are other courses as well you've gotten, you put it there. But still let them know that in your secondary school you did math, English, and you did at least math and English. So references, if you like, you can give your reference, or you can tell them that it's available on request. So see extra ones, personal skills. Look at the personal skills I mentioned. Like I said, either time you work under pressure, you are competent, you are reliable and punctual, team worker. Make it clear, because they want you're going to work in a team, so they want to employ somebody that can work with a team, not a lone worker. So the professional certification that they have, then the areas of expertise. This is just additional information, which can still be under um, skills. So this is basically it, guys. Um, just try and make your CV look neat. Let when you are done with it, let another person read it. To see if the person will like it. Then ensure to proofread it, like I said earlier. Proofread it and ensure that there are no mistakes in the English. All right.
This is how you should put together a good CV. So take all your time. Some of the tips I'm going to give to you now is that after writing up your CV, please go through it, correct every error, edit it, proofread it. If possible, give it to another person to read it, correct every error, and you can use some apps. There are apps that you can use to correct your English, which is the Grammarly app. You can make use of the Grammarly app to correct some of your English and be sure that you're writing the correct, using the right tenses and all that. So we've now come to the end of this today's video. I want to say thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like this video, share it to your friends, as many that needs it, to your family members as well. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Please subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button, okay, to get more videos when we upload. Thank you so much. Bye. See you in my next video.